Hi, so this is day 10 of my LinkedIn video challenge, and I think I've been doing pretty well doing this every day, and I've certainly been getting a little bit more comfortable with what I've been doing. And thank you, by the way, for all the people who've left comments and encouragement for me and encouraged me that it's a good thing to be doing, and those mean a lot to me, and it gives me confidence to continue. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm on a day off today, actually, so I'm not in the office. I'm at home, um, relaxing in the sunshine, uh, and I've been doing some blogging today. You'll have seen I've released a new blog post, which if you catch up on one of my other LinkedIn updates, you'll be able to find. And I'm also doing some more preparation for the CFO Summit, where I'm doing a presentation at the CFO Summit in Milan in early June. And but anyway, one thing I wanted to tell you about today, I thought it was worthwhile talking about. I don't know if you ever feel this, particularly if you've got something new to do or something you've never done before, maybe something you don't like doing. You get to a position where you just feel stuck. Um, you don't start it, or you start something and you don't finish it. Um, and sometimes you sit there and you just wonder why you can't seem to get through that mental block and just get something done. Um, well, as with many things, that's another thing that there's a process and a technique to get round. Everything seems to have techniques these days. That's not a bad thing. And I just wanted to say, I learned a technique several years ago, maybe even 10 years ago now, um, and it was actually from doing a marketing course, and it was called the getting unstuck process. Because people, when they learn marketing, are learning things they've never done before, and it takes people outside their comfort zone. So what they found was, and this is the same with starting up a business or anything, you want to do it, but day after day after day after day, you just somehow stop yourself doing. Find other things to do, and you just keep wanting to do it, but you don't do it. Um, and there's a process you can go through, a step by step process of asking yourself particular questions and challenging yourself on the answers. And by the end of the process, you find yourself unstuck, and you can move forward. And it's quite a powerful thing. I've used it several times, and it certainly resonated with me anyway at the time. And maybe using that process has been, the reason why I've been able to do so many things that I maybe didn't think I could do. Things like self-publishing books and setting up my own website and doing videos on LinkedIn and stuff like that. So if you're in that position of wanting to do something new, but just putting it off and not doing it and not really knowing why, then there is this process you can go through. Now, rather than me just sending out a link, what I want to propose is that I'm willing to do a webinar on this subject to take you through that process and explain it. I'll probably do that in about July, because I need to get this conference out of the way first, and I need some time to prepare it. But I'm not going to prepare it if I don't get too much interest. So what I want you to do is, if you're interested in learning about this getting unstuck process, could you leave a comment below just saying interested, um, and uh, and then, in addition to that, if you're not already signed up to my mailing list, go to superchargedfinance.com and sign up on the registration form, which is at the top of the page. And that way, you'll be guaranteed to hear about if I've got enough interest in running that webinar. Now, I probably need to get about 50 comments down below before it makes it worthwhile to put the webinar on. Because the way these things go is that if I get 50 people interested, then you may get 40 people who actually register, and then 10 people actually turn up. And if it gets less than 10, then it's a lot of effort to be putting in that I could be using elsewhere on other content. So do have a think about that. If you're really interested in that getting unstuck process, leave a comment below. Just say interested. Go to superchargefinance.com. Register for my mailing list, and I'll let you know if I decide to do that, depending on the interest. So that's it for day 10 of my LinkedIn video challenge. I'm going to take a break for the weekend, and I'll be back on Monday. Thanks very much as ever for watching. Speak soon.